Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. So over on X, a user by the name Chris Carpenter, shout outs to him, he pointed out something to me for the Legacy Career page over on Ultra Pro Wrestling's website, and it looks like they updated it. Now, I read this way back when the site was first made, so my brain and memory aren't that great, but it does sound like they changed a few things in here. So correct me in the comments down below if I'm wrong, but this sounds awesome. So anyway, we're going to read through this real quick and then discuss. All right, so over on their webpage, it says, when designing our campaigns, we are always looking to the future and the potential to have multiple single-player campaign types. As such, we have named our first and main story mode Legacy Career. You can play this mode with any of the game's wrestlers, if unlocked, or with any created wrestler. With Legacy Career, you will experience the life of a professional wrestler. The story mode will be split into decades, and you will begin your wrestling career in the 1980s. Awesome. You can wrestle for one or many different promotions across the USA, Canada, Mexico, Puerto Rico, continental Europe, Japan, and the UK, with stopovers at venues all over the world. Each promotion will have their own unique challenges and opportunities, so you'll never quite know what you're getting into until you walk into that locker room and shake the hand of the promoter. And some of them, well, all I'm saying is you better check that payout again. That'd be funny if they stiff you and I ain't paying you. That'd be kind of fun. How you manage that is up to you. Maybe you'll be a charismatic machine that rolls through the industry like a titan, headline bouts, collecting eye-watering paychecks, and whining, dining, and limousine riding. Or maybe you just love wrestling and want to take your skills somewhere they'll be appreciated. Somewhere you can earn the hearts and minds of those honorable, insane, extreme, or slightly smoky fans. Maybe somewhere the big boys, or somewhere with the big boys. So probably like, the big big guys. Or maybe just where people who like to watch you bleed. Somewhere warm and sunny. Maybe cold and wet. The North, South, maybe the Midwest. So many choices, but the clock is ticking and everyone wants to take your spot. Hard times ahead. It's not all bad on the road, though. And it continues on here. It says, throughout your career, you'll have plenty of chances to make new friends, reunite with old ones, impress promoters, hire a manager, and find yourself a tag team partner. And sometimes you'll need a few mates to save your skin when the wildest fans turn or help even the odds with a timely run-in when your back's against the wall. But their friendship may come with a price. Are you willing to change up your look to be part of a team? Not everyone looks good in a suit. Absolutely nobody looks good in a chicken suit. What about a rubber chicken suit? Be careful not to steal anyone's moves either, or you might see a good friend turn into a bitter enemy in the blink of an eye, brother. But hey, if that doesn't work, you can always turn heel and betray them all. It continues on here, but I want real quick. So does it have like a dynamic system to where you can, let's say you're doing something that annoys the other wrestler, how is that going to work exactly? Like, let's say you set your moveset to be theirs exactly, or you just copy their moveset. Is that going to make their, in RPGs, you can have a friendship meter? Is that going to lower their friendship with you? Are they going to have RPG elements in this? This sounds awesome. All right, so it continues. You can always turn heel and betray them all. It says you can set down roots and grow your popularity in one location and become a living legend in one region, the company and country, an ambassador and hero, a holdout, or just a fan of repetition. Some wrestlers in the indies never leave, and in the big shows they never leave, or they would never leave if they didn't get released. Like Randy Orton, he's never going to leave WWE until he retires. Anyway, it continues on here. But when things aren't going your way, when the heat gets too much, or you just find yourself jerking the curtain, I thought I was going to say something else, to cold crowds rather than living the rock and roll show you were promised, then it's time to up sticks and take your baggage to a new promotion in a different part of the world. There will be many ups and downs throughout your career, and the more you explore the world of Ultra Pro Wrestling, the more goodies you will unlock. Your very own wrestling treasure hunt. Good luck. Yeah, this sounds like a huge, awesome wrestling RPG. I can't wait to play this. All right, it's all about the gimmicks, dude. Your creativity will be in demand too. Will you be the wrestler to take advantage of the boom in the industry? Design your own t-shirts and merch to hawk at the concession stand and get another run on the poster they can't get enough of on mail order? Did you remember to get your headshots? Creative wants you to take a look at the latest music and video ideas. And did someone say action figures? Oh, that's going to be awesome in this. That's so cool. So you're going to have like merch and stuff to get money. So yeah, it is a wrestling RPG. It sounds amazing. Like in the indies, when I was wrestling, a lot of the guys that they wrestle all over the local area. They go to like Salem, Oregon. That's where Ricky is. If you remember Ricky, that was on SmackDown. He has a big school down here, and I know Ricky. I don't know like him intimately, but I used to wrestle with him and was trained with him and did a lot of shows with him. So I do know the guy. If I called him up, he'd probably be sure. He'd probably help me out and do a thing on the channel. You know what? I should probably do that. That'd be kind of awesome. Anyway, so he has a big wrestling school down there. I think he just opened his second location. But yeah, a lot of the wrestlers, what I was getting at is they'll have face shots, and it was always like Polaroids or the crappiest like printouts on crappy paper, but they would sign it. Fans would buy it. T-shirts. Some of them would buy their own printing press and make their own T-shirts rather than just use a website. They would try to save money that way. There's one guy who made his own keychains. His name is Draven Vargas. He was probably one of the teachers that helped me the most. He's a local wrestler. He's still wrestling. Him and his buddies, they're the first trios champion here in Portland, Oregon. And I think that's really cool that they brought that. They finally did it after all this time. They have a trios championship. Anyway, look up DOA Pro Wrestling. Those are the guys I used to run with. They have a YouTube channel, and they're actually uploading new episodes, and they do pretty good. Anyway, back onto this listing here for the career mode. It says, once you battle your way through the highs and lows of the crazy 80s for the first time, and the downloadable content pack for the 90s becomes available, you will unlock the next decade. From here, you can continue playing as your previously selected wrestler, or you can even start an entirely new 90s career with a different wrestler in a different starting promotion. Hell, you can even go back and try a different direction starting from the 80s. See, this is awesome. On completion of one decade, you will unlock the ability to customize the promotions, wrestlers, belts, anything you like from that decade. This game is all about customization. That's one of the reasons why I'm so hyped about it. Ultra Pro Wrestling is an ode to the action, or the drama, and the masterful storytelling of the greatest sport in the world and those who made it all possible. So maybe you'll notice a familiar storyline unfolding or a unique angle that rings a bell. That's because characters and feud elements will be inspired by real-world wrestlers and historic moments. I mean, who jumps through barbershop windows anyway? Tie that to a creation suite, and you can relive and reimagine any scenario in wrestling history. That's awesome. Okay, your career path will not be linear or predetermined. Everything that happens in your career will happen dynamically based on great number of factors such as your character's popularity, morality, and in-ring skill. How big you get, how low you fall, and just how many adoring fans sing your name in arenas around the world. Well, that's up to you. Nice. You've never played a career mode like this before. And this is the wrap up here. Unequaled depth, detail, customization, and creation all at your fingertips, with a progression system that keeps track of every little stat you could ever want or not across thousands of matches and decades upon decades of career. A groundbreaking system built from the ground up specifically for Ultra Pro Wrestling, tied to the one-of-a-kind Ultra Pro Wrestling engine that captures the feel of the classic N64 games, the Aki games if you're not aware, that will combine your in-ring and backstage actions with progressive, engaging storyline with no dead ends and no game overs. This is no short ride. Believe me, you'll need to buckle up those boots and tape those fists because you're about to be tested by a gaming experience unlike any other. This is the career mode you've been waiting for. Oh, and it doesn't end when you retire. Nice. This sounds way too good to be true. I mean, there's... Are they going to get this done this year? I don't think this isn't going to be ready for a while. This might be a PS6 game. This sounds incredible. If they can get this to work like it's saying here, like flawlessly or pretty damn close, then 2K is going to have to up their game, because this sounds freaking amazing. I cannot wait to play this. Anyway, shoutouts again to Chris Carpenter. I can't tell you if it changed anything or not, because like I said, my memory is terrible, but it does feel like they reworded some of the stuff here. So anyway, there you have it. There is the career mode breakdown for Ultra Pro Wrestling, the Legacy career. This sounds awesome, and if everything works out like it's supposed to, I might never play a 2K game ever again when this comes out. Sound in the comments below. Are you excited for this? And as always, stay frosty.